So for question 5, we're going to talk about end diastolic volume and end systolic volume and how they spend time in systole and diastole with increasing intensity, and then how these affect stroke volume. So end diastolic volume is the amount of blood that is in the right ventricle after the heart is done in its distal phase, so after it's done filling with blood as it's relaxed. As intensity increases, the heart will spend less time in distal, which means less time filling, but since there will probably be more venous return and blood volume because these will increase with intensity, the end dystolic volume will still increase, meaning more blood will be rushed into the heart at a faster rate, even with less time in diastole. And then the end diastolic volume will probably plateau if that max intensity is reached. For end systolic volume, this is the amount of blood that is left in the left ventricle after contraction of the heart. So as intensity increases, the heart will spend less time in systole, and this means that the heart will be contracting a lot faster and having less time for contraction. And then even with the end systolic volume decreasing due to an increase in ventricular emptying, this means that the heart will be pumping out more blood, leaving less blood in that left ventricle after contraction. And same with end diastolic volume and systolic volume will also probably plateau out for a short amount of time if max intensity is reached. And then how these affect stroke volume. So stroke volume will also be increasing with intensity because even though diastole and systolic times are decreasing, there are still factors such as ventricular dense stability, meaning that the ventricular walls are stretching, allowing for more ventricular filling, and then even with that short amount of diastolic time. And then also ventricular contractility, which is the strength of the ventricular wall contracting, allowing for a more forceful ejection of blood out from the heart to the body, which this in turn is just increasing the stroke volume. And then same with the others, if max intensity is reached, stroke volume will also plateau for a short amount of time.